Morning sunshine, 21 degrees, nice and sunny, Amesbury, Massachusetts. We're going to try to fly in the wind. Alright guys, so after my first stint of having really frozen hands, I decided that I have a lot of hunting gear just hanging around the farm. So I got out my most aggressive gloves. So this video was taken before any of the others. These are my Sitka gloves. They're the flip top Incinerators. And they're great. They don't cut off the circulation in the fingers. Plus you have that whole mitten deal that you can put on if you get really cold. So these are probably the warmest gloves that I know of that they make. They're not cheap. A little bulky, but I found that if you you can pinch or you could thumb with them, and I could control all of the dials, all the joysticks. Clearly there's no touchscreen capability, so I actually used my nose or took off the gloves to get set up. And this is just me going around the farm, checking out the rabbit tracks, and it's pretty cold. So let's just see what we can do. Alright, so they handled well. The flip top works really well. When you put it on, it's tight. The magnets that hold it open, excellent, especially for the size of the fleece on the outside. Wouldn't recommend these gloves in the rain or to get them wet. I don't know how well they would work, but I know they get heavy. So this will be a last resort if it's maybe 5 degrees out. You could probably still get away with it if your drone could even function in that temperature. So we'll do the obligatory shot of the lake just to see if I can do all of the controls at the same time, which actually I was pretty comfortable with it. So let's just see how that turns out. And it looks like we have some ice on the lake, and I was coming into a little bit of a fog bank that I couldn't see from the ground, and you didn't see it in the weather report, so we'll get out of there. If anybody else has that same issue where they think that the up and down on the gimbal should be reversed, let me know, but for some reason it's just hardwired into my brain that it should be working differently. So I clearly do that point up when I want to point down almost 90% of the time. Then we'll speed it up and bring it back to the ground. I really do like these gloves. I like them for hunting, and they are acceptable for flying the drone. I want to go out and buy yourself a pair just for droning. But I was able to move from thumbing to pinching. Both worked equally fine. Now I have about a gallon of iced tea a day, so my fingertips and my toes get really cold really quick, just because of that high caffeine. So if you're going to be out there, easy on the caffeine. That'll help help your extremities too. But yeah, these are great gloves. Not for everybody, not for every activity, but man, I tell you what. Morning, 21 degrees, windy. I think it's okay to fly. I'm going to keep it over my property, so we'll see. But I want to try out these thin gloves, see if I still have control, and if I can maybe fly more in the wintertime. See how it goes. Alright, so this one's the Hind running glove, and I was able to use the touchscreen, even though it's not a touchscreen glove. I know from experience that my Under Armour hunting gloves are not touchscreen friendly, but I like them better. So I like this combination. Honestly, I like the hunting gloves better because they have this rubber grip to them and they're really thin. I think they also have a little bit better wind resistance. And as you can see from the heating system, we have some wind going on here. Alright, I also brought out a pair of fishing gloves that are really rubberized, so let's give those a shot. Right, I'll try my Rapala fishing gloves. These things are pretty tough and super non-slip. Yeah, those aren't going to cut it. Yeah, we're about to lose her, so she's going down. So, in my quest to fly in the wintertime, I'm gonna have to go with something like these Under Armours, but I need to find something with a touchscreen. Anyway.